Hi, you guys. Good morning, everybody. I thought I'd come out today and just kind of talk a little bit to the non-believers. Um, you know, and you can listen to me. You can, you know, flip up the dial or whatever. But uh, if you got a moment, I just want you to realize something. Ever since the day you were born, God, God walks by your side, whether you believe in Him or not. And so I just want to give you a few things. You know, for one thing, he died on the cross and spilled his blood for you. And so just give him this one little opportunity. But ever since you're born, he's always walked beside you, waiting, watching you. And so I just want you to think when you're growing up and the good things that happen and the bad things. So when the bad things start to occur, and you always have this feeling in your head that maybe I shouldn't do that. You ever think that maybe somebody's guiding you at all? Maybe somebody's guiding you to say, don't do that. You know, sometimes you do it anyway, and he's standing there saying, "I told you." You know, um, there's a thing I use, and it's a path that I've taken and I have learned by is walking straight down this path and it winds off, and you start to go the wrong direction, and he's standing over here going, mm-mm. Okay, that second thought that you have in your head saying, maybe I shouldn't be going this way. You know, if you look over, he's saying, come here, I'm over here. This is the correct path. Everybody's got a path. So I just want you to sit and think about all the good things, bad things, and that little voice you have in your head before you end up going the wrong direction and you know it's the wrong direction. Um, who do you think's telling you? Who do you think's trying to guide you? Who do you think that thought in your head is? You know, so when you take your path, and you're going to grow older and wiser, and you're going to think it's all about you, but you do have a guide, and you do have somebody guiding you. Everybody has their own beliefs. Everybody's got an excuse for this or that, whatever. But just remember, as you're taking your path and that wrong direction comes about, stop, just stop and think a second who it is that is guiding you. You know, um, he's right there. He's right there, whether you believe in him or not. He's standing right by your side. He's trying to keep you healthy. He's trying to keep you happy. And he knows the direction for that particular individual, what's going to make him happy. See what I'm saying? You could go through life not believing in God. But the thing of it is I will tell you, uh, he's guiding you every step of the way. So, a little bit of my past experience, and I really don't like keep bringing up my past, but um, I went from being a CDL driver, uh, and for one thing, I went through a divorce and it really crushed me. Okay. I'm over it. I mean, but I'm over it now. I wasn't then. And so he guided me. I asked him for help, and he did. And I'll give you one. The first blessing that he gave me was, for one thing, he made me stand up for myself because I was just, I wasn't suicidal or anything like that, but I was just done. I was done dealing with stuff. I was done dealing with people. I was done. And he helped me get through it. But I always would ask him, what is, is this my life? What is my purpose? Why am I doing this? What is going on? And then he gave me uh, two of my grandkids to raise. There's my first blessing. Okay. So, or I should say, second blessing. My first one was me standing up. But it has gone on from there and has kept my mind busy. It's kept me focused, and he's kept me going the right direction. Yeah, I have started going off to the left, and he's pulled me over to the right. So who do you think did that? God. See, God is my best friend. I'll tell you that right now. He is the one I talk to every day. He knows every problem that I have. He knows every enjoyment that I have. But as time went on, I now am raising four of my grandkids. I have charities I work on. So I couldn't do that without the strength of my best friend. See what I'm saying? So you might think that, oh, God don't believe, God don't exist and God this, I'm here to tell you, I'm living proof of it because the path I take keeps rising me up and it keeps rising me to levels that I would never thought that I would ever achieve, ever. So, um, I just really want to get you to realize that he has taken, and I'll flat out tell you, I'm not a preacher. I am not up in any church. I am not um, this ordained whatever, okay? I'm just a normal guy. I'm just a normal guy that he is slowly lifting up. That's all I am. So, do I do I believe um, I believe in the way he works. I mean, of course, I have my Bible. I read my Bible. I have a daily journal here that I read every day. Um, so, just to get my point across, is God does exist, and He is very powerful. And when you're sick, or something happens to a family member, or whatever, um, God forbid, I'm just going to say, one of your family members had a car accident. Okay. Who are you asking help from if you don't believe? And the thing of it is a lot of people, when an incident like that happens, um, and they don't believe, who are they praying to? That's the first person that they're like, oh God, please help, blah, blah, blah. But yesterday you didn't believe. Do you see what I'm getting at? The, you know, walking side by side with him has been a journey for me like you you have no idea. Will God test you? Yeah, to make you stronger. He will give you these little things, and I use this saying all the time. is if you're just begging for patience, he's not going to swoop down and give you patience, but he's going to give you a reason to be patient. Because as you go through it and learn about it, it's going to make you stronger. So I will tell you, I have a whole bunch of haters. I could be out there just raising a bunch of heck. Why? That's exactly what they want. I'm not going to give them what they want. I'm better than that. I have him walking by my side. He's just like, ignore it. I see it. I ignore it. He sees it. They create their own drama. You know what I'm saying? So, and, that's it. I don't know how else to explain it to you. There's a lot of people that, oh God, I don't want to read the Bible and I don't want to have to go to church every day. You don't have to. You do not have to. He doesn't confine you in four walls. He doesn't tell you, oh, you have to dress up and go to church. All he's asking for, one thing, believe in me. That's all he wants. He wants you to believe in him. And the minute that you truly start believing in him, your world will change. Mine did. So, anyway, thank you, you guys. I love you. God bless you. You all know that you're my blessing. And have a fantastic day. Bye.